Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. A nice shot by Booker.
Most fans think of Devin Booker, they think of the range, but man, he's attacking right now to get to the line.
Pass to DeRozan. Now Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on Allen. Here's LaVine for 3. He drops it from range.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. LaVine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
The offensive rebound. Durant for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Booker, and another basket for Phoenix.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Murray, a screen on Booker. Outside Murray. Pass to LaVine. Sabonis with a screen on Allen. Here's LaVine for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. It just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by LaVine.
DeRozan swift with it to beat the defender.
Pass to Durant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Puts up a deep 3. Ellis with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And it's all knotted up.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Phoenix no good that time either.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Shot by LaVine, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Shot from 16. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Puts it up from 17. That doesn't go either for Durant.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
What else is new? Booker, one of the best shot makers in the game. Still underrated in some circles.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Sabonis. To the inside. DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
Ellis, good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Suns trailing. Jones feels it out. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. From the wing. No good, a bit long that time. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It seemed like coming into that game, they looked a little off, and they never really hit their stride.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
So the Kings making a change here. LaRavia's checked in. It's Beal on the wing. 32 seconds left to play in the first. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Carter, good. Carter's got 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Monk against Beal. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out the quarter with a 7-point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Taking a look at the Kings. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the 3. The Kings lead by 5. And no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Monk. Still without a bucket. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Kings lead by 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Beal outside. Screen by O'Neal. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by Lyles. The Kings shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Here's Monk. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Monk's got 4 points this quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Jones, the pass to Beal. Back to Jones. Beyond the arc. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Monk for 3. Kept alive. Pass to LaRavia. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 6. Now here's O'Neal. Up top, Durant. Beal with it. Second chance effort. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. The Kings have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Carter can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Plumlee, a screen on Carter. Beal. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's LaRavia missing. And the Suns shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Ellis is subbed in for Carter.
What a play on both ends. There's the swagger that Malik Monk brings to your squad.
Beal outside. On the wing, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Ellis. 9 points for him in his last game. And stolen by Durant. Beal finds Bull. Oh, they get a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Durant surveying the D. A strong finish from KD inside. Timeout call. Sacramento. O'Neal, he's checked in for Durant. 1:53 left in the second. Beal against Monk. Shoots over Beal, and it's Monk missing.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And it's in there.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. On the wing, DeRozan pulls it from the corner. Bol grabs the board. The Suns have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Beal. 4-3. Doesn't go for him.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And one of the game's better athletes, DeRozan puts a lot of pressure on your transition defense.
Jones with the ball. 17 points for him. Last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Plumlee passes to Jones. Rebound by Sacramento. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Beal. Inside. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Monk. And it's a 6-point Kings lead.
And Valanciunas on the roll. Really hard to convince somebody to get in front of that.
Plumlee a screen. Here's O'Neal. Here's LaVine for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. Sacramento on top, leading by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Taking a look at Sacramento, here in the closing week, they can qualify for the play-in tournament, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive.
The pressure is on, and the margin for error, slim. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Phoenix Suns. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Devin Booker, Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's done in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 6. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the score by Sacramento. They get it again. Here's Durant, drives to the hoop, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
The aggressiveness, the intelligence of Durant, able to put it on the floor and draw contact.
And both free throws good for Durant. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Allen outside. Richards, the pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Puts it up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's got 14.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
And here's Sabonis outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Kings lead by 7.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Ellis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And out of bounds, the Suns will take it. And here we can check out the story for Zach LaVine.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. There's the 3. And Booker cash on the 3.
One of the best sharpshooters in the NBA. Booker can get hot in a hurry.
LaVine finds Sabonis. From behind the arc. LaVine can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Durant to 3. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Murray, no good. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. For 3, Allen. They get it back. Outside for Booker for the lead. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Timeout call, Sacramento. Phoenix making a switch here. Bulls checked in, and there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Outside Durant. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Richards. Now Bull, defended by Murray. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Zach LaVine. Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And there's no doubt that Kevin Durant is still one of the most lethal long-range players in the game today.
Outside Levine. Back to Monk. Outside Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Allen. Levine can't hit.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Booker can't get it to go. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Back to Bull. Pass to Durant. Over DeRozan. Allen outside. Outside Durant. A deep 3. Oh, KD from downtown.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think BA coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
Nick Richards. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Allen. Now here's DeRozan. 9 points in the game. And it's Monk missing. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Richards. Outside Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Got to be pretty selective about how you guard Booker because he's very good at drawing contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. LaRavia is checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Carter. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Sabonis looking over the floor. Pass to LaRavia. Launches it. Drains the triple. LaRavia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
9 seconds left in the third. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Taking a look at the Kings. They've got Malik Monk. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Zach LaVine. And it's LaRavia in at the 4. Now here's Beal. It's good.
And this is why you want to involve Bradley Beal in the pick and rolls. Really good execution there.
Monk against Beal. Valanciunas with a screen on Beal. Monk for three, and his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen. Now here's Monk. He tries for three. It's hauled in by Beal. Jones finds Beal. Plumlee a screen on Monk. Here's Plumlee. Valanciunas covering. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. That's nice work in the pick and roll.
Levine surveys the D. Here's Monk. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Monk's got 7 now in this quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Bol. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Booker in for Jones. The Kings also with a sub. Murray's checked in for LaRavia. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Here's Murray. Following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Monk. Poke loose. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And he lays it in on the break. And the Suns lead by 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lane. It's impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
They get it back. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 6. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Booker finds Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Richards inside. Valanciunas on him. For 3, Booker. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ellis. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Changes for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards, and it's Allen in for Bradley Beal. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Monk. Now here's Booker. Three-pointer. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch. Levine passes to DeRozan.
Murray for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant way outside. They got the rebound. Allen left side. Back to Dunn. Booker against Levine. The 3. Booker, good. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
And Booker coming through again. What a huge shot.
DeRozan down low. Defended by Dunn. And it's DeRozan missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
And it's DeRozan missing. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Takes the 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
The Kings call timeout. Richards has checked in for Plumlee. .54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, look at Levine getting it done in the paint.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's DeRozan. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now. And it's the Suns with the ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the 3 off target. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Pass to Ellis. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker looking around. Fires for 3. Misses the shot. So Phoenix wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to clear everyone.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.